Hey guys, welcome back to Smite. Today we're going to be playing as Vamana. Hopefully everything goes well, and we're just going to see how I do against these people. I haven't used them before, and I don't know his abilities. I don't know anything about him really. I know that he's a tank and he has low defense. So, I mean he has high defense but low damage, which is how most tanks are when it comes to Smite or League of Legends. Because it'd be kind of OP if they had both high attack and high defense. So that's why they do that. And they make the ones with high attack squishy. So you have to figure out the balance between jumping in there with Loki and knowing when to back off and wait. And that's a big key. That's a key role. Lil Mana skin. That's kind of ridiculous for a god, I think. I don't see Vamana being a rapper, honestly. He has an umbrella. That doesn't seem too gangstery. But I don't think I'd ever waste money on a skin. I'd just rather buy a whole new character so I could record with that kind of character or play off camera with that character and get better with him. But we got Cupid, Vamana, Ra, Hades, and Hercules on our team, and they got a Loki, so that'll be a lot of fun. Obviously, from my first video, you guys know what Loki's capable of, and Thor is a pain in the butt when he uses ulti to escape at the last second, and Bacchus is just annoying when he intoxicates you. It's caused me to get killed quite a few times, because I'm low on health. I'm like, oh god, let's get back, and then he intoxicates me, so I wobble, and I go just slow enough to get hit with an attack, and it kills me. And I'm like, all right. I have recommended items and skills turned on for this match, because I don't want to. I feel like if I tried making my own build, it would end up being poop. But just taking a look at my abilities here, E is more like a dash escape type ability. I think C is good for crowd control and whatnot. I'll probably use that most often. My ulti is pretty good, I guess. This is post commentary because my mic, I didn't realize that it wasn't plugged in. It was plugged in, but it wasn't found on the system. I just had to replug it. So, I got that figured out now. But so I'm doing post commentary. Some people think this is better than actually commentating while you're doing the game, at least for people that have a hard time figuring out what to say while they're recording, and that would be true. I just have to watch what I'm saying and watch what I'm doing and trying to comment on it. Seems kind of robotic, but here I'm just getting gold and whatnot so I can level up my items, because that's an important skill to do to get an edge on people. I just like staying back with all my characters, really. It just seems safest to me. Loki, I can dash forward and be reckless because he has cloak, so that's always good. But no other characters have that ability to cloak, so it's kind of just Loki exclusive ability there. I think that's why I do so well with him. I know how to utilize his attacks effectively. He has C charge attack to do a lot of damage, and then he can go cloaked, and his ulti you can teleport to a enemy champion near you and do backstab critical damage to really mess up their day. And if you press C before that, then it's like double damage, and they're dead in like 4 hits unless they build really good defense items. But this isn't about Loki. This is about Vamana. I don't like his dash, really. It seems more like an escape ability than an attack ability. It knocks him out of the way when you hit him with it, but it just seems like something that would be better used for escaping when you're low on health. But I'm sure people can utilize it to their advantage. I just build recommended. I'm sure you could just max out your damage output, but he's a tank for a reason because he has high defense. So I'm going to utilize that with the recommended build, and it'll buy stuff that seems good for that build, for that character. So I usually do pretty good on the recommended builds. It's when I start trying to make my own build that I really screw myself over. So until you start playing with the character a lot and really have time to experiment with the different items, it's best just to stick to the recommended. Otherwise, you will get really frustrated when everything creams you no matter what build you try and make up. But it just takes time to look at the enemy team's build and know what items to get to counteract that build, and you have to remember all the abilities to you have to know what the characters are capable of on the other team in order to know what items to pick to counteract those abilities. I only got 2 kills this game. I mostly assisted. Vamana doesn't have high damage ability attacks, except for his ulti, but the fact is he goes really slow when you ulti. So unless you have really good movement speed and you're ulting, there's a good chance that unless they have already really low health, trying to ulti and kill an enemy with it is not really going to happen. I only managed to get 3 or 4 good hits in on most enemies, and then they'd run away. And then 3 more people take his place, and I'm like, alright, I'm out. But I did get, I think, 1 kill this match doing that, because they had low health already. So, and I think it was further along the match when I had some more items built up for that more damage for my physical attacks. See, right there, I just got hit by Bacchus's intoxication, and it really sucks. But even though it says Vamana's high damage, high defense, it seems like he's still kind of squishy because I already lost half my health right there in a matter of seconds, and Loki just cloaked like a jerk. But he went to go pick on someone else, so that's good. Thor's stuns killed me quite a few times. It's also trapped me away from getting where I need to go, and I really wanted to get that gladiator from getting in there. My umbrella attack is good for clearing minions as well as the dash. I just don't like the wide turn radius for the dash because it always puts me in a bad position. If there was 3 enemy gods right there and I dashed at 1, well great, well now I'm by the 3 and the 1's behind me. So how do I get out of that? Because I just used the dash, so I can't automatically re-dash away. But he has a lot of crowd control abilities, it seems. I just used my ulti there. I only got a few good hits off. Bacchus is still faster than Vamana, which is kind of silly because Vamana's fat. He's the goddess of wine. Not the goddess, the god of wine. And Vamana, I don't know what he is. I didn't look at that, but look at how fast he goes. Vamana seems like he'd definitely be faster than Bacchus. But I go for the height of the Nemean line here. Plus 300 health and protection. So that's good for Vamana. He's already has high defense, but you still want to build it up because Loki knows how to take down that defense with his passive, his backstab. When you hit enemies from behind, it does double damage. So that's really devastating to anybody, even tanks. He's a tank takedowner. But unless you know how to defend against him, that is, if you build the right kind of items, he doesn't pose as much of a threat. He's squishy because he has that high attack, but you just have to know how to utilize your items and your character's abilities, and that kind of stuff takes time. I'm sure there are natural Smite players out there that know just how to can tell just by looking at the screen what everybody's building. Be like, all right, well I need to buy this then, and they can absolutely devastate anybody that they play against. And I'm sure that takes time as well. I don't think anybody would have that kind of ability right off the bat, and if they do, well, good job, dude, or dudette. You are really good at what you do. I give you all the props in the world. But me, that's not me. It takes me quite a long time to figure out the learning curve for each god, and obviously I haven't figured out Anubis or Vamana. Loki, I just do because I was looking at his abilities and I was like, alright, E's cloak, C can charge up my abilities, F is very good for those single encounters when an enemy is kind of farther away from all the others. That kind of stuff, you have to think about that, but it was more so easier for Loki because I looked at his passive, I looked at all that stuff, and I figured into effect his high damage but low defense, that he is best against single encounters. Unless you build high defense, you're really taken away from his ability to really do some damage unless you rely on his ability powers. His physical does a lot of damage if you use your C ability. But we're not talking about Loki right now. We shouldn't be. But here I'm just getting the buffs and whatnot, getting the extra gold for the extra items to really try and give me an advantage over the team. And it doesn't work out as good as I would want it. But I don't really understand why those are still looking like they're alive even after I kill them. But we're doing pretty good right now. We're only like 20 or so points behind, but we could still definitely we still have this in the bag. Um, See, that Thor stun kept me from moving. It also kept me later in this match from using my dash to try and save another teammate. So it's a pain sometimes. But see, I got my speed buff. I don't know how long that's good for. I know it's as good until the timer runs out. The little fraction next to my character, the more and more it goes blank. That's as much time as I have before it runs out. So I don't know what the other two ones do, the water drop and the bullet. I don't know how to look at that. I'm sure there's a separate screen for it, probably like character info. It's under like active abilities or something. I don't know, but it's probably due to the items that I'm building that I have that. But I use my ulti here, try and help out with the Thor. It obviously doesn't go so well. Everybody's faster than Vamana when I'm using my ulti, which really sucks. And I also get my E stunned. So it's like, alright, dash, nope, stun, you're stuck there. I'm like, alright. But that umbrella attack, I missed quite a few times. I miss quite a few opportunities to really maximize my damage. But I got another assist. I get all the assists. I just go back to get some more items, because I really like having all those extra items that I could get ahead of time. I feel like if I don't spend the extra time to get those items, then I'm really missing out on my chance to help out my team and do most damage against the enemy. I don't think I'd ever want to pick a champion that is a support role only, where you would just heal your allies and stay back. That seems really boring for me. I'd rather be like a tank or Loki, somebody that can really push, a pusher, if you will, somebody that can push up and really lead the team. And I just got a kill there, 1 out of my 2 kills for the match. Obviously, wish I could have the luck I did for my first ever recorded episode of Smite on this channel, but you can't have that every game, unfortunately. I would pray and pray and pray that would happen, but you'd be wasting your time. But I just got the Frostbound Hammer, that's good, and I leveled up, so that's even better. If I tried doing this all professional, well, I guess without the auto skill and auto levels, I think I'd have a lot harder time, because instead of just focusing on the enemies and the champions and whatnot, I'd also have to be like, alright, well now I gotta level this up. What should I level up first, based on the characters and their items? What would really negate and what would really do the most damage in these situations? And that's just all the thinking that goes into these kinds of games, which some people, they're turned off by this. They're like, alright, well, this is way too much thinking. I just want to play a game and have fun. I don't want to have to do all this thinking. Whatnot. And for some people, that's what makes it fun, having to use your brain that much over a game. Like, this ain't no chess, but it's a fun MOBA to play. I like it more than League of Legends. I mean, I played League of Legends first, but I got introduced to this through watching the Creatures and Sly play it on their live streams, and I was like, wow, this looks really cool. And they told me it was free to play, so I was like, alright, fuck yeah, I'll play some of this. So I did, and I've been hooked ever since. I used to play it almost every day when I got home from school, and I've had to not play it as much because I'm working almost every day, and that's okay. That things have to be done, but when I have time, I also record for the channel. That's the only time I really do play now, is when it's for the channel. But I'll do one of these a day. Sometimes I'll probably do more than one a day. It depends on how much it's requested. Later on, obviously, right now, most people won't tell me because I have like 8 subscribers, and most of those are just people that I know. I think 3 of them were people that are actually YouTubers that didn't know I existed yet. So I'm really looking for those kind of subscribers, but I do appreciate the ones that know me that still follow me anyway. But here I use a dash. I shouldn't have dashed there because I ended up being behind two other teammates, and I try and go balls to the wall here and take out the store, and he still gets away because he has his meditation, I think it is. Or that's a different, no, it's his the wing boots or whatever on the screen or whatever. I have never been able to use those. I look onto the key binding options to try and figure out how to use those, or if it's something I have to buy, and I can never figure it out. So if you guys could tell a total noob like me um, how that works, that would be really helpful. Instead of just having to use one of my abilities to escape, I could use just that, and I'd still have that on the available abilities for me to use. So I don't have to wait. But we're doing all right here. 214 to 236. 234 to 236. It's a pretty close game. Um, we upgrade Void Blade here. We have a few more little ways to go before we can upgrade it to level 2. But I don't know. This post commentary. I don't know. I'm sure Metatrippy and all of my active subscribers can tell me what they think about this in difference to active commentary, live commentary, what's better and what I should do. The only problem with the post commentary is that instead of just having it in the video already and then just having to render it out to 60 frames a second at 720p, now I have to spend another 25 minutes recording the voice and then converting it to MP4 and then uploading it. So it takes more time, but I'm sure you guys can answer this. Is it worth the extra effort to do post commentary or just do straight up live commentary through? Tell me what quality is better, and I'll listen to you guys and I'll do that. If it's better quality, and if you guys like that better, that's what I'll do, because I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you get the best experience out of my content as you can. That's what I'm here for. If I was just like, I'll put up what I want to put up and I don't care what you have to say, that's not a way to go about having a channel. Obviously, you also at the same time don't want to be like, all right, I'll do this, do this, do this, do this. You want to also do what you want to do at times too. But feedback is always nice, and that kind of stuff helps people improve as YouTube channel, and that's what it's all about, getting better and becoming more and more growing, having better and better content getting put out as you improve on your skills and whatnot. Developing that entertaining personality is sometimes that can't be developed, but some people have it already. Sometimes it takes people time to work on that to really be interesting. And here I was trying to buy my next set of items. I know I had enough, but I had to exit the actual items, the actual safe spot, and then go back in to do that. I've had to do that a few times now per match. See in here, Thor's bullying me like a jerk, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mess up something here. Yep, dash. Dash is alright, I guess. If you wanna, it seems like it's suited more against the minions than the champions. It only does like 70 damage for the champion, so it's like it's not helping you at all, really. Your ulti is your best bet for really doing max damage against enemies, unless you build it differently than the recommended, and that's up to you guys. You guys could also leave in the comments, if you really wanted to, what is your favorite god to choose from, champion if you will, and why. I mean, I haven't played that many. I've only played the free rotations. I know there's some people out there that bought all of the gods, and I just don't have that kind of money to throw around at stuff. I'll just save up points from each game to unlock the gods. That's what I do. It takes more time, but I don't have that much money to spend. I'm already spending a lot on all this new software and whatnot for the channel, and I still gotta get an HD PVR for console games after I get commercial rights to upload console games to YouTube. But that's not gonna be for a while yet. I think I'm gonna wait quite a few more months doing just PC games before I do that. I don't want to waste money on HD PVR if nobody's really gonna watch me. I mean, that's you want it to be worth your investment, but I'm also going to do it because I want to. I just have to figure out how to go about getting commercial rights. What I do, write them a letter, be like, hey, I'm an unknown YouTuber. Can I please record stuff from your game and upload it, even though nobody will watch it, so it won't really benefit you guys at all. It won't help them be like, oh, this game looks really cool, I'll buy it, because nobody will watch me. But I just want to do it so I can get that new content out there. I don't want to have just these 4 scheduled series going on for the end of time. I want to be able to do new stuff for you guys. I want you to really tell me what you like best out of all of my series out there. I just started a new pile of body series for Minecraft with the help of my brother. He figured out how to get it working, and for that I thank him. I'm sure it'll be lots of fun. And once I figure out exactly how to go about finding the items in there. But this is about Smite right now, so we need to focus on that. But we're doing all right. It's 112 to 101. We're winning. Loki is trying to be a badass and sneak up on me and do some damage. He slowed me down for that few seconds after hitting me. So that could really kill me. If there was 3 other champions there when he was doing that, I would have been done for. But this match is going good. I haven't died that much. I don't think I've died at all, really. But this is no, see, Thor's stun really kicked my butt right there. I couldn't dash. Good job for that double kill, man. So yeah, just tell me in the comments, you active subscribers out there, if you think post commentary sounds better for me than doing the actual live stuff. It's hard for me to think of what to say, both pre-commentary, live commentary, and post commentary, but I can have an easier time observing what I'm doing afterwards, but it doesn't necessarily make it more entertaining per se. I mean, I'm sure I can be more goofy because I don't have to worry about what I'm actually doing and then try and think of what see, I just got a kill there, but I don't, it's easier, and at the same time it's like meh. Happy Wheels, if I tried doing that post commentary, I don't think it'd be as much fun because it's all about that moment when you're playing, that surprise that you get from what happens to you. If you try doing that post commentary, you'd be like, oh, I already know this happened, so it's gonna be really hard to fake surprise and be like, oh shit. So you know, there's some series where it's like, alright, well, this is required because trying to do it post commentary would just come off sounding real dead and not exciting. But Smite seems like it would be something that could be both, but probably more likely post commentary because you're so focused in what's going on until you get really good at what you do and you don't have to focus on it as much. But right now I'm like trying really hard not to die and have to run back and get some health. So I'm like, oh god, I'm not thinking about what do I say now. How do I keep them interested, really? But I'm just trying to keep these guys away from my portal because you get 1 point taken off your total every time they enter the portal, and or it's 5 points for when your champion on your team dies. So whatever happens most is going to be your it's going to be detrimental to your victory. Do your champions die a lot, or do they just let a lot of the minions through from the enemy team? There was a few times where I wasn't sure if we were going to win this match, but we did eventually. We were only ahead by 10 points, but we came back, so that's good. I was afraid we were going to lose it again. I don't want to lose every match that I record, but I mean, if I win, I hear Loki. But if you know, it's nice to win. It's nice to win to show people that I don't lose all the time. But you know, if I lose, I lose. I'm still gonna record it regardless. I mean, it's just me playing a game. You know, I don't want to be like, yes, I'm best Smite player. I only record what I win, but I lose all the time. But you don't know that. I only upload what I do play. I don't cut anything out. If it was a really long video, I'm sure I would cut it into different parts. Okay, well that was a good match. That was a good match. We won. I only got 2 kills, so I didn't do the hottest, but we did all right. That'll be it today for Smite. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.